All right, let's look at the homework 3.11, problem number 8. All right, so we want to find the derivative of this function. All right, so first part is the product of two things. So I'm going to use a product rule here. All right, so and then I'm going to actually rewrite the second part. So this guy as quantity 64 plus x squared raised to the 1/2 power. Alright, so y prime is going to be equal to, right, derivative of the first guy is 1 times the second. So you have hyperbolic sine inverse of x over 8. Right, plus, right, first guy is x, multiplied by derivative of this guy, right? So derivative of the second. Remember that the derivative of the hyperbolic sine inverse of x is 1 over square root of 1 plus x squared. So what we need to have is 1 over square root of 1 plus, right? But here, inside function is x over 8. So instead of x, we have to put x over 8 squared. Then we have to multiply by derivative of inside, which is derivative of x over 8 is going to be 1 over 8. Right? Then we're done with the first part, first term. So minus. Right, this is just a derivative, so put 1/2 in front. Keep the same quantity, 64 plus x squared, and reduce the power by 1, so it's going to be negative 1/2. Then multiply by derivative of the inside function. So derivative of 64 plus x squared would be 2x. Right? And so let's simplify this. So this is going to be equal to, right, so you have hyperbolic sine inverse of x over 8. Right, and here we have x on top, right, and then we have a square root, right. 8 is a square root of 64, so we're gonna, if you put 8 inside the square root, it's gonna be 64. So you have a 64 plus, right, so 64, then you have a 8 squared, 64 cancel out, so you're just gonna get x squared. Right, and the last term is going to be, there's a 2 on the bottom and 2 on top, cancel out. And we're subtracting, so there's x. So x is going to be on top, over, and you have a negative power with the quantity 64 plus x squared. So we have 64 plus x squared is on the bottom. Then the 1/2 power corresponds to square root. Right, so luckily we can cancel the second term and the third term. It goes away, and what you get is hyperbolic sine inverse of x over 8. Right, so let's type it in. Alright, so what we got was hyperbolic sine inverse of 1 over 8. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.